So according to what I'm saying is that this is what I think. That's why I'm trying to lay emphasis on LCD PMW.
LED car.
So there are sometimes it is called LCD car. So I think that's what
Okay.
Mr. Hassan is saying before. I don't know that it means LCD LED anode, right?
Yes, exactly. LED cathode, yeah.
Yeah.
It is some capacitors side of connector.
So now I'm on all the lines. So this is the line that's short, right?
Yes, the line, this red line, say LED cathode. It was short.
Okay.
I test the
So
capacitor.
capacitor was short.
Yes.
This capacitor.
And not this line, not this line. To the IC. From connector to the
You are
IC.
talking about this line, right?
No. This rose line. LCD LED cathode.
Okay.
Yes, this LCD LED car, voila, LED cathode, voila. This, yes. Take the capacitor between the IC and the connector.
That capacitor is always shorted now. Cathode is always shorted.
It's correct.
This is a
You have,
resistor.
yeah. I told you that the reading will be close to ground.
It's always negative.
Okay.
It's always
This
negative.
was short.
But
It was
but
short.
it's not total. It's not totally ground. But the reading will be close to ground. Okay. That's normal.
I test
That's
this.
and this I'm coming. This is supposed to, if I'm not mistaken, uh, this is either a, I think this is a coil or a jumper resistor. It's either a coil or a jumper resistor, and the reading will give you like a short reading, so it's normal. Let me check on this guy. So you can see the diode reading of the LED cathode. You can see. So if you have this reading, it's normal. Mr. Hazan.
Yes.
I say if you have this reading, it's normal. Look at the reading on the schematics.
It's good.
0.002.
When you test it good. When you test on a booster mode, it's good.
Yes, it will beep. It's normal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay, when I remove the IC, it stop of beeping. But the side of connector of LCD, there is some condenser that capacitor that beeping again. Go to the connector, you will see this small capacitor.
Okay. I see it. This is a resistor. This is a jumper resistor.
This is a resistor, yeah, big resistor.
So this is the capacitor that you are saying.
Yes.
I think that's the capacitor.
There is another one to the connector of LCD.
Okay, let me check. Okay, this.
Yes.
This,
Yes,
right?
this. When
It's
I'm
short.
check the yes. It shouldn't be beeping everywhere.
Yes, you can see the reading, man. It's
It's
except
normal
if you
now.
remove. It's except if you remove the capacitor out of the board and not test the capacitor and it give you a short. So that case is different. But on the
Now
board,
this now this,
yeah,
I think
the reading
this,
is correct.
I think
It will give
this,
you a booster. It will give you a
this
booster.
once, now I think this side should not make buzzer, should not beeping.
It will beep. It will beep.
Oh, okay,
Because the reading is close to ground. It must beep. It's going to beep. You
but
have a
I see
very low
GND,
resistance. It's not
but
totally
it beep.
DND. Yes, it's not totally DND, but the reading is close to DND.
Okay,
So there are some signal that this lead cathode is a negative signal. It's not a ground. Negative
yes,
signal.
but it beeping like ground.
Yes, it's going to beep because it's a low resistant line.
Okay,
Yes. So you can see the reading. They have already given the reading on the schematics. 0.002. That's what your multimeter is going to give you. If you test on diode mode and if you test on booster mode, it will give you a beep because the resistance is very low. And that's correct.
okay.
Yeah.
Me when I get the beep, I think it is short.
No, 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 no. It's
Oh, I
correct.
make mistake. I make
It's
mistake.
correct. So
That's why everything.
after this, you don't have any line that is not ready. That is reading incorrect.
Now I understand. I understand that.
Okay. Have you tested all other
Because
line? Yeah.
say you say
Have you tested other line? Try to test other line.
no,
Check this line.
no, I not test any line because this.
Oh. Yeah. Check this also.
Okay, okay,
Check that line.
okay.
So you can check it through this connector. So it's going to give you up to 500 diode value. So
I
if you
check
have
it.
a
It
short,
work.
yeah,
Yes. I check it. I
that's
check
the
it.
yeah. So if you check it, it's going to give you like up to 500. So if you
Yes.
give you maybe OL or a beep sound reading, so that's a short. There is a problem on that line.
Yes.
So you must, if the line is eddy, you must get like up to 500. Hope it
It's
is
good.
clear. Even I don't
Yes.
understand you in the beginning, so I will not go deeper like this.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So let's try to go to the major class of today.
Okay.
Mr. Thompson, Mr. Vincent, are you active?
Yes, I'm active.
Active. Ọ̀gá ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ.
Mi ò gbọ́ kan tí ẹ̀ ń sọ.
Ebi ń gbà mí kú gan.
Eh?
Ebi ń pa mí.
No, no, no. Which one do you support? Is it Spain or Argentina?
The both of them o.
That joy is supposed to have feed you. You must not hungry again. You are laughing. Mr. Hassan, you are not into football.
Football.
Yeah?
I'm not in football. In
You are
football.
into football.
No, no, no. I want to play
Okay.
football.
So definitely we are in the same type.
I don't understand.
I said, do you watch football?
No, I don't like it.
I said we are the same type,
Ah,
but you have the fans of football in our midst.
okay.
All right, so guys, let's move to the class.
Okay.
So guys, I have told you that understanding all this working principle of this SMD component, made you understand schematics reading. So this is the real schematics foundation reading. Okay, so I want you to pay very good attention to it.
Okay.
So let's move into the class. So among the SMD component, we have a diode. So let me tell you one thing about diode. If you understand the diode very well, diode is the basic of the electronics component. Hey, Mr. Azan, you have to share me my own. Share me my own. Don't drink that in only.
Okay. Now you see me.
I see you.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
diode is the basic. Okay. So when diode was made, they improved the diode to transistor. So they improved the transistor to MOSFET. And they improved the MOSFET to the IC. That's the integrated circuit. Okay, and IC to super IC. And the super IC to processors. Okay, so but who is the basic? This guy.
Yeah.
So I want you to understand this guy very well. When you understand it, you have a lot of understanding about other components. You also see it along the way. All right, so now
Okay,
let's
sir.
start with diode. So does anyone have any idea about a diode that you can share us?
Sir, a diode collects voltage and does not allow the voltage to flow back. It flows on just one direction.
Okay, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson, wake up. Hi. I thought he asleep.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Eh?
Mr. Thompson, ó ti sùn lọ.
Baba have watched World Cup. Baba have wake.
He's a signal.
All right. So, Mr. Hassan, do you have any idea on diode that you can share us?
On diode, we have two side anode and the cathode.
Okay, good.
Anode we have a 5 volt.
Okay.
The cathode we can have a 25 or a 55 like this.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So,
Also on LCD light. Sometimes on the charging board.
no. We are just talking about the main working principle of diode, not the second that is
Okay.
placed. Just the normal working principle of diode.
Okay, the diode I can say you have one direction.
Yes.
I think it's a good as well.
I don't hear you very well.
I think diode is one direction, and not in the
Yeah.
cathode.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. So I love the response from the both side.
Yeah.
So diode is a one direction component, right? So diode. So a diode is a two terminal semiconductor device that allows the current to flow in one direction and blow the current in opposite direction. Okay. Now let's try to mark this word. Two terminal semiconductor. So now we have type of component. So we have like the conductor, we have the semiconductor, we have the insulator. So we all know that conductor is any component that allow the electricity to pass through them. All right. So why semiconductor is the one that for insulator now is a component that doesn't allow electricity to pass through them at all, even any tiny electricity to pass through them. So they will melt. For example, like plastic. So they don't allow any electricity to pass through them. Okay. So when we are talking about semiconductor, where the diode fall inside. So it is a component that can act in both conductor states and insulator states. That is, it can do on or off. Conductor, anytime it receive a voltage, instantly it will pass through it. It will pass the voltage, and if there's no any voltage along the conductor line, so there will be zero voltage. But for semiconductor, there is possibility that you have a voltage in one side and the other side will be zero voltage. That's what we call semiconductor. It means that it acts as a conductor in one side, it acts as a insulator in the other side. That doesn't allow a current. So we said that diode is a semiconductor. Okay, so definitely it can act in both insulator and the conductor state, on, off. Good. So let's proceed. Let us define diode even by its own name. The diode by its own name. So diode. Okay, so this di mean two. So in another word, that whenever you see a word that starts with something like buy, die, they means that thing is two. This also means two. Okay, so die means two. Let's see the full meaning of odd. So odd means electrode, and for electrode we have a two terminal for electrode. So electrode can be electrode is we have two electrode. We have positive electrode and we have negative electrode. So by its name, diode, so they name it according to what according to its nature. So whenever you are pronouncing diode, what you are pronouncing in just a short is that two electrode. And what are the two electrode? Positive and negative. That's why these definitions tell us that a diode is a two-terminal semiconductor device. All right. Now, the mobile phone, diodes are used for power protection, for signal directional, the signal direction control, voltage clamping, that is, it's used for absorbing a voltage, or resist or limit. The word for clamping, limit a voltage, or absorbed or surge. Alright, so diode can be used for voltage clamping. And then ESD protection, that's electrostatic force or charge, electrostatic discharge. So this voltage comes from human body and is a very high voltage, can up to 15,000 voltage. So we use a diode to prevent electrostatic discharge voltage. Now let's move to the okay, also you can use it for rectification control. Okay, yeah, so now let's move to the types of diode. So that's the diode. Okay, so let's move to the types of diode. Types of diode. Although we have different type of diode, if you are talking about generally based on electronics, but we are going to touch the one we need for mobile phone. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir.
All right. So types of diode. We have PN junction diode. We have Zener diode. We have TVS diode. And TVS diode is divided into two. That's unidirectional and bidirectional TVS diode. Okay, we have circuit diode and we have LED diode. So these are the 5 diodes we need to understand about mobile phone. Okay. So now let's start with PN junction diode. So PN junction diode or normal basic diode. So this is the basic of all diode. So this is normal basic of all diode. Okay. So a PN diode is a basic semiconductor diode that made by joining P types, that's the positive, and N types, that's negative, semiconductor materials together. So it allows a current to flow in only one direction. Alright? So that's just the basic of all diode. So let's see the symbol of diode on schematics. So this is the symbol of diode on schematics. Anode. This side is anode. So anode means positive. This side is cathode. That's negative. So you can see this cross line. It's telling us that that's the minus side, negative side. Okay. So whenever this out, the where are you before?
I don't go. I don't come back like this.
Hey,
Yes, I
welcome back.
All right. So I just hear yes sir. I look at from where. So they put these negatives, you know, if they just put the diode like this, they're not going to identify which one is negative, which one is positive. But in order for us to identify, so they put this sign, this negative sign, to tell us that this is a cathode. That's the negative side. So the free part is what? Anode. That's the positive side. So that's why diode, if you want to fix a diode on the board, you must not make a mistake by interchanging its position. You must make sure that it was fixed correctly, because it's a polarized component. It has a polarity. So when we say that components has a polarity, that is, it has a negative side, the positive side and negative side. So if you go and interchange it, you can either damage the total board, depending where the diode is positioned, or you kill that diode. Okay, so you must try to study, if you want to replace a diode, to put it in the right position. So negative to the negative connection and positive to the positive connection. Let's move further. So this is the real component of diode on the board. So you can see they will indicate it for you. They are going to indicate it for you that this is a negative side. So in some case they can just color it. You can just color it or put a line like this. So they are telling you that that's the negative side, and this is a positive. The free part is a positive. So this anode, this cathode. All right. So on schematics, diode is donated. They have a donated letter. So the donated letter is represented as D. Okay, it's represented as D. So now let's see the function of diode. Function of diode. So number one function of diode is that it acts as a forward bias. So it acts as a forward bias. So that is, this is a diode. If I try to put a voltage from the anode, so that's, let's say we put a 5 volt from the anode. So in cathode, we are going to have a voltage. So that's forward bias. Okay? When they say that someone is biased, if you say that Mr. Thompson is biased, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Guys, in the change, sometimes go sleep, sometimes go wake up. So in the change.
I don't hear you very well, Mr. Vincent.
I say if Mr. Thompson is biased,
Okay?
that means it's changing. Sometimes he will be asleep, sometimes he will be awake.
Now only me this sleep. You know this sleep.
Okay, I know that one. Can I explain the meaning of that bias for us?
Me, I don't know.
Alright, no problem. Mr. Thompson, on now. They say that you on, you off, you on, you off. You are awake, you
I don't
sleep.
mind. Don't mind that boy. You're a stupid boy.
Okay, what can you say about bias for us?
I have no idea, sir.
Sir?
I have no idea, sir.
Okay, sir. So when they say that someone is biased in nature, for example now, let's say that Mr. Hassan is our master. So he give me, so we are 3, right? So he give me 6
sir.
orange, that I should go and share it with others. Mr. Vincent and Mr. Thompson give us 6 orange. Now when I get to you guys, so if I want to divide that orange, how am I supposed to divide? We are 3, right? So how do I supposed to divide it?
Everyone should get one.
Sir?
Two orange, sir.
Two
So
orange, sir.
that's, yes, that's 2 orange.
Yes, sir.
But now, because I'm biased,
Okay, you're greedy. You're a greedy man.
because Mr. Thompson is a Messi fans, I'm a Ronaldo fans. That's where the problem first starts. So,
Okay,
and me
sir,
and Mr.
bias.
Vincent, we are Ronaldo fans, and they are Ronaldo fans. So you know how that relationship will be close. So because Mr. Thompson is a Messi fans, yeah. For me to share that orange, me and Mr. Vincent, we take that orange in 2.5. I give Mr. Vincent also 2.5. So I give Mr. Thompson 1. So what did I do?
Bias.
So half in the one.
I
That means
bias. So this means that I favor one someone. I favor Mr. Vincent, but I did not favor Mr. Thompson. Because why do
Yes, sir.
you,
That is
why,
what is disturbing us in this country too. That's the
exactly,
things disturbing us in this country.
exactly. So that's the bias. So diode is bias in nature. So they said it acts as forward bias. That is, we give a voltage from the anode, it will appear in cathode. But now this is where it's bias. In reverse, that is, it will not work. If you give voltage from the anode, from the cathode, that's the negative side. The other side will be what? 0 voltage. There is one thing we call depletion in diode. So that is like a block inside it. So when the voltage is coming, there's one thing we call a forward drop voltage. So it's that voltage that is going to that block need a little force, that depletion, to open a little bit. So for silicon diode, so we have a forward voltage drop from 0.6 to 0.7 volts. Okay. So when the voltage is coming from the anode, so the force to open that depletion inside the diode, we try to reduce little bits of this voltage. That's why I can see why we have 4.2 from here in this place. Okay, because there's a drop, there's a forward drop voltage. So, and the forward drop voltage is the force that open the depletion in the diode for the 5 volts to go. Okay, so now in reverse, that depletion will never open. That's why diode is a one direction component. Okay?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, this stuff, I've seen people use this diode to bypass charging IC. I tried it one time and I was getting this 5.2 volts. This 5 volts was from the charging point. Then this 4.2 volts, I was getting it on the other end. So I didn't understand. And the
It's
phone
because that,
charged.
yeah, it must charge. It's because that diode is connected in series. Okay, so there will be a drop voltage, and mind you, so such a diode, if you remove it, there will be a problem. Okay, and in our light section also, the Schottky diode there is also placed in watch. It's also placed in series. That is, both sides are connected to supply. Hope you understand.
Okay, sir.
All right. So when you get the 4.2 volt, it's because there is a drop. The force that pull the 5 volt that is coming from the charger in order to be forward to the other side. So that's what we call a forward drop voltage. So it is in between 0.6 to 0.7. If you minus it, so we have what we call switching of diode. So we don't need to go deeper like that. So all what we need is just repairing. So we have what we call switching of diode. Okay. So if we try to calculate the voltage, oh, we have 1 minute to go. So if we calculate if the voltage in anode and the voltage in cathode, so we are going to minus it. We are going to check the difference. That's the voltage in anode minus the voltage in cathode. Okay, so in that case, now if you try to minus 5 volts minus 4.2, what we have?
0.8.
0.8. So at least the minimum power voltage must be in between from 0.6 to 0.7. So we have 0.8. So it means that the voltage, the diode will switch. So if the forward voltage is below 0.6, the diode will not switch. That's just the switching of diode. So we don't have to go deeply to that. So we just need the repair.
So sorry, sir.